Right, good morning everybody. I'm here with Kandy from Top's Cafe, just round the corner from the Belgian bar where we sat now, having a lovely cup of tea.
Hello.
And I want to talk to Kandy about, well, first of all, what do you like about Ramsgate?
What I like about Ramsgate, the major thing I like about Ramsgate is the community support and the community feel, the way everyone gels together and knows everyone. It's just one big family. The pride that people have in our area. It doesn't seem like there's a lot of pride about, but there is. There is. You talk to people and I like the fact that we was an island and that we had our own everything at one point many years ago. The way the climate change is going at the moment, I do believe we will become an island again.
So the Island Republic of Thanet.
Exactly.
Brilliant.
Exactly. I like that idea.
Me too. Me too.
The people revolt. Not revolting, but revolt. Good idea. The seaside, the beach, the sandy. The
Second to
sandiness.
none.
Exactly. I'm not actually sure exactly how long the beach is, but I know it's massive and it takes a very long time to walk from one end to the other, as you would say. I like the fact that we're the only royal harbour in England. It's not promoted nowhere near enough. I love the fact that we are frontline, basically, to anything European. We're the closest.
Yeah.
We're as southeast as you can get. And all the trains end here. So if you're going to fall asleep on a train, you'll end up in Ramsgate. Possibly Broadstairs, which isn't bad either.
I've done that before now.
The heritage of Ramsgate goes on decades, centuries. There's Hengist and Horsa, you know, way back then when we was Ramsgat, you know, or Ravensgate. I love the idea of Ravensgate. That's back in history. The Augustus Putin buildings. You know, he built the Members of Parliament building, he built the Big Ben. His amazing architecture around here, amazing. We've got the street with the most Edwardian or Georgian houses on Addington Street, and they have their lovely antique Addington Street fairs, which are brilliant. Also community-based. Brilliant.
Is there any downsides? I mean, you're very upbeat, and so am I actually. I agree with everything you've said. Is there any downsides that you think we need to look at?
Tactfully saying.
Yep, be as tactful as you like.
Do believe that after feels like centuries of wrongdoing towards the people of Thanet, Ramsgate, with certain people that have been in trouble with the law when they haven't actually played the ball right. There's a long list of that goes on around here, and I can totally understand the apathy, the negative feeling of people, the so-called lack of pride.
Yeah. It's
not lack of pride, it's just lack of hope. And the reason I believe that there's a lot of lack of hope is because of the past of, I know nobody wants to talk about history and during councillors and political side of it all, but that is, I believe, what's ruined the people's feelings and got them depressed.
Can I ask you about your festival? I'm really intrigued about you're planning a community festival in Ramsgate over, is it the May Bank holiday?
It is, at the end of May Bank.
Can you tell us a bit more about it? It's really intriguing.
Well, we're not official yet.
You will be soon?
Soon, hopefully. Fingers crossed, people.
Is it tomorrow when you'll be official?
Yes.
Oh, fingers crossed.
Yes.
It's going to work.
So I'm a bit
it's going to work.
It will be running from the 23rd till the 26th. I thought it was 24th till 27th, but it's the Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday at the end of bank holiday. The week before the tunnels will be opening. Which is
brilliant.
So we'll help to promote that. The actual spirit of this festival is community-based, solely for community, our community. Because I believe people need to cheer up.
They certainly do.
People need to see a future, need to see people happy.
What have you got planned then? What sort of things are going to be happening at the festival?
We've got 3 stages.
Wow.
We'll have a main stage on the turning circle, which each day will be different types of music.
Yeah.
That's all organic at the moment. We're still like putting them in the right places and dealing with people that want to get involved.
Fabulous.
Because that's what it's all about, is people who want to. You know,
Yeah.
it's not people that are getting paid to do it. It's people that want to gel together and know their neighbours.
Yeah.
You know, and get on with each other and do what they can and meet people that can help and, you know.
Oh, brilliant.
Mainly for the kids.
Oh, I'm bringing mine down.
Yeah, bring everybody.
All three of them are going to be there.
It'll be cool because we're trying to cater for all types. There'll be like a radio control car display. We've yet to guarantee, but we're hoping for a radio controlled helicopter display, which is I've seen before. It's
Oh,
amazing.
wow, that's for me. That's
It's
for me.
amazing. We're hoping to get funfair rides with a family of carnies that we know from previous. They're excited about coming and getting involved. The 3 stages, there'll be the main stage on the turning circle. There'll be the surf shack on the beach.
Wow.
We're hoping that this will be allowed because the KCC are a bit dubious about putting anything on the beach, but I think it's brilliant. We've got a major beach. We've got so much room there.
Oh, it's got to be used. It's
Yeah.
part of any carnival, isn't
it?
Yeah.
And so yeah, hopefully, and then that will be like an indoor solar powered as well. That's the
Wow.
other major thing. It's a solar
Brilliant.
powered tent. Yeah, a music tent. There will be promotional stalls all the way along Pleasurama Wall,
All right.
highlighting the fact that our seafront runs the whole stretch.
This is a big festival you're planning. It
Well,
really
yeah,
is.
it started off with just picnic on the beach. The members of Fours, but friends of Ramsgate Seafront, but it just got bigger and bigger. The more we was talking about it, the more I was thinking, well, there's more kids out there that need to be cheered up. They need to see a bit of community spirit. They need to know what's going on in their town. The kids need to know what groups that they can go to, so which is what is going along the Pleasurama Wall. Feeding all the way along, there'll be free stalls to local groups, clubs, activities, judo,
Brilliant.
majorettes, African
Brilliant.
drumming, radio control car group.
I'm at that one.
And lots of stalls like that for them free to promote their own groups.
Oh, that's
So the
wonderful.
kids can walk along. They don't have to go to a youth group, which are all closed, to look on a wall that they can't really see because they're closed. So we get it out there to the people, so the kids, so they can see for themselves what groups that they like, you know, cadets, whatever, you know. And then following that on down to the blue stairs, that will be the Kids Create area. Yeah, I've got a lot of excited people that deal with children that are all excitable all the time, which is really cool. There's a lot of happy, smiley people involved.
Have you had much sleep lately? The
Not at all.
number of people you must have talked to.
Hence the wall paint to cover up the paleness.
You must have been working flat out to make all these contacts and get people engaged.
Yeah,
It's
if you
incredible.
actually look along the Facebook lines, you'll see that I'm still up at 5:30 in the morning.
Oh, no.
Having to get up and do everything during the day, but I just can't stop thinking, and there's just so much to do and such little time, which is what everybody is worried about.
Am I right in thinking, Kandy, this is the first time there's been a proper community type festival in Ramsgate?
I believe so. I believe so.
So it's breaking new ground then, aren't you?
I believe so. Yeah.
Brilliant.
And this the surf shack on the beach. The people that run this solar powered, they do like Small World.
Oh,
you know, the
right,
big
right.
gatherings and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Surrounded by hippies.
Oh,
Hippies
so
are always lovely.
lots of hippie fun to be had.
Yeah. You know, the people
I promise I won't bring my cannabis cafe anywhere near it.
No, there's children. You're still laws, Ian. Goodness.
No, only joking, honestly.
That's
Which leads me nicely on to my next question. Little acorns turning into big trees, and you're already doing that. But what do you foresee for the future of Thanet and Ramsgate? What's your vision for the next 5-10 years?
5 to 10 years. That's not a lot of time. It sounds like a lot of time, but it's not a lot of time when you've got to take into consideration that it could possibly take another 2 years to get the leases back for the major development site that should have been done many years ago and hasn't been done, and there's a lot of, shall we say, dodginess about it.
So maybe something fantastic for Pleasurama.
Oh, I hope so.
So
I really
do
hope so, and I
Desperately.
really hope that it's community.
Yes.
You know? I love the idea of the pavilion. My personal view is that the pavilion, we got enough pubs. I think alcohol isn't a problem in Thanet or Ramsgate, especially when we had the beer festival up at Westcliff, and it was supposed to be for a weekend, and they sold out.
Sold out in a day.
So yeah, there is an alcohol problem around here. So one more pub. Really don't think it's needed.
Yeah.
But I do think that would be, the pavilion would be a lovely place to have a wedding.
Oh, wouldn't it just?
To hold public meetings, for kids to put on their Christmas, you know, they're called nativity plays, and, you know, dancing and ballroom dancing. Oh, another thing, the man with the solar power tent, he is actually a ballroom champion.
Really?
You wouldn't believe it with the piercings.
God!
But he is.
Solar-powered Pierce tent man is a ballroom dance champion.
Yeah.
I can't wait to meet him.
I know. I've danced with him. I didn't expect to dance like that, but that was funny.
Is he a Thanet boy?
No, he is from around the area, but he's not actually Thanet. He's more.
I'm going to be grabbing him for an interview. I've never heard of a solar-powered Pierce ballroom dancing champion.
And he's so lovely. He really is. He's a bit like us. We're rough on the outside and smooth on the inside.
Heart of gold on the inside.
Yeah, definitely.
So, I mean, I've got to admit, the pavilion, it breaks my heart to think that, and I'm only speaking personally, that it's going to become a super boozer when that is such an iconic building.
She's gorgeous, isn't
she? She is.
Yeah.
She's a lovely old dear, and she should be the pride of Ramsgate.
Exactly.
And all the jewellery should be showing.
Exactly. Now that's how I put it. I've got notes on here somewhere about.
I must have nicked your notes.
Yeah,
sorry.
Somewhere. No, that's cool. Where is it? Oh yeah, Ramsgate, in my opinion, needs a few tweaks. A bit of lippy, restoration of buildings, new shoes.
Yep.
Foreshore defences built up to protect us.
Yep.
That's the new shoes. And a warm coat, a united idea to rebuild us.
Wow, I like what I'm hearing.
She is a she.
She is, yeah. I've got to admit, Ramsgate is a she. There's no doubt about it.
She's too pretty to be a man. Sorry.
Can I? Oh, you might not have it in your notes, and you can swear at me if you like. What do you think about the harbour and the port and
I don't
changes
think
there?
The harbour is perfectly fine itself.
Yeah.
As a working harbour, boat building. I mean, the catamarans that are being built here, personally, by local people. They're there, you know. The work that gets done, the arches, you know. There's people here that are so sea dog.
They are, aren't they? Yeah.
Yeah. And I love it. You know, because you've broken an engine, there's someone that will fix it. You know, you're sinking, there's someone that will help you.
There are some sea dogs. I've seen a few.
There are ones, yeah.
Is there any pirates, sir?
Yeah, I know of a couple.
We won't name any names.
The possible naturist area down the back of the wall.
Possible nature.
Have you not seen the amount of sand out there when the tide goes out? You can walk all the way to the breakwaters.
I've got to admit, I never knew there was a possible naturist area in Thanet.
That was just.
Are you going to share that with us?
Yeah. Oh dear.
Sorry, Kandy.
No, that's fine. I always do this. The port itself is pointless. It really is. Even though it's such a shame that the actual harbour was built before any of the harbours around here, you know, before Dover, before Folkestone, that we was the first established, but it wasn't. Money hasn't been pumped back to here, even though we're closer.
Yeah.
But they're established in Dover. They've been given an extra load of money to sort out more stuff.
Yeah.
And again, Ramsgate gets left. Which is fine, because, you know, we can make the most out of anything, really. But to put more money into hopefully getting cargo, containers, and in my idea, I think it would be better to have maybe it's a big thought, but then I always think big, don't I? To have like extreme sports, channel into the new generation of people. You know, if you're by the seaside, make the most of the seaside. And there is a lot that you can do on the seaside. These crazy people go out there on their surfboards in all weathers.
That's true.
In all
That's
seasons.
very true.
And I say they're crazy. They are crazy. I wouldn't go in there that cold, but they love it. They love it. Fluffing around with the waves. But you can have jet skis, power kites, gliding, you know, windsurfing.
So it could become a real sort of recreational, sea-based recreational area, couldn't it?
I mean, and
that'd be brilliant.
I don't know if you noticed, but that is a very big wall.
It is, yeah.
Pleasure Armour wall. That is a
It
very
is.
good walk. That would make an amazing climbing walk. Years ago, the cadets used to abseil down and up just on the corner by the
Did
steps.
they really? Wow.
By the bridge steps, yeah. I don't know what happened to that, but they don't do that so much anymore. But that would. I just keep saying it's such a. Got to do something with it, or like a movie, movie night once a week or something, Make the most of what you've got.
Well, when you think about it, the movie idea is spectacular. It's all painted white.
Yeah.
You could have the biggest screen in Kent there, couldn't you?
You could, and you could promote that being the biggest. You could have a
Imagine
drive-in
that.
movie.
Yeah, that'd be
That's
incredible.
just another idea, but there's lots of ideas. The community have so many ideas
They
that
do.
you'd have to hold
They
a
do.
massive public meeting to
Yeah.
get their ideas, like the neighbourhood planning that they're doing,
Yeah.
to get their ideas down, just for that particular area, not for the whole of Ramsgate or Thanet, just for that little. Well, I say little, it's massive. She put so much on there, and it's such a waste.
So you're really upbeat then about what the future holds, aren't you?
Definitely, you've always got to think up,
You've got to do, haven't you?
onwards and upwards, even though.
I share your positive view. There's so much potential in Ramsgate and in Thanet, and in my view, the potential starts with the people like you.
Needs to be channeled.
Yeah, you've got the ideas.
Us layman people need to be heard. There's-
Definitely.
Just because we don't have no plum in our mouth, gob, doesn't mean that we haven't got any good ideas or that we could get it put together.
Brilliant, and you're showing that with the festival that you're working on. You're showing that the community can take control and do it for themselves. A bit of help from the town council, which is fantastic. The way
Amazing,
they've backed you.
amazing.
But-
I mean, after all of everything that we've all been up to, and like, we're not shouting, I suppose, but come on, listen to us. They actually, Ramsgate Town Council are actually listening, and they are backing us, and they believe that community spirit is needed again, which is superb because everybody believes that,
Yeah.
So, which is good because it's a united thought and a united get together, and it's all about this.
Well,
We've got to work together.
I'm going to be bringing my old camera down to the festival.
Good,
I'm
good.
going to be spending all 3 or 4 days there.
We're trying to get.
I'll keep away from the beer tent till the
Media
evening.
We're trying to get the media covered, so we've got like a live feed.
Oh,
so
brilliant.
that people can see, because I've got aunties and uncles that can't quite get out the house,
Yeah.
but I know that they want to be involved and see what's going on. So that would be cool.
So you've even got the techies at work here then, haven't you?
Everybody, if anybody's got anything to participate with or help us out with, then feel free, come.
And they
speak
can
to
message you on Facebook, can't
On
they, Candy?
Facebook, yeah.
Candy Jones on Facebook.
I am on there, yeah.
And Friends of Ramsgate Seafront on Facebook.
Yes, Friends of Ramsgate.
For goodness sake,
there's a
get
lot of
in.
people on there that've got a lot of views, and they should all be listened to.
And for goodness sake, if you're watching this film and you're not falling asleep because of my horrible narrative, get in touch with Candy, get in touch with Friends of Ramsgate Seafront
Yes,
if you want
please
to
do.
help out.
Yeah, come along.
Let's have some people power.
Come join in. It's all fun. I mean, as I say, it started with an idea of a picnic on a beach, and we're hoping for, as I said, we aim for the moon, get the stars, something like that. But if it all goes pear-shaped, we'll just have a barbecue on the beach, But anything is better than nothing, and nothing is what we've been left with. So
Yeah.
that's why we're making a start of something,
Brilliant.
Because we need something.
And it's been an absolute pleasure talking to you.
And you, Ian.
I'm going to try to edit this. I've
Yeah.
never done much editing before. So if it comes out the wrong way around, you know to blame, Candy.
Don't edit. Just do the beginning and the end. Mess ups and everything. Who cares?
Thanks ever so much, Candy.
Take care. Bye.